So a friend of mine had introduced me to Chris, saying about we've beat his addictions. I've beat addictions myself, and basically I'd seen that it was about sugar, and my husband is addicted to sugar, having 4 or 5 bars of chocolate a night he could have, and then wonders why he can't sleep, and etc, etc. And I've come here to educate myself really with the knowledge and a plan that I know with Chris that he puts it, you can use the same formula to beat other addictions, and the only addiction that I still have now is smoking. So I am literally going to walk on my last packet of cigarettes, that I feel that strongly that I know I can do it after just this one day.
You know, I need to get on with my life now, and I need to get over these problems, but to get over my problems I had to understand this. You have to understand your mind.
But this was a bit different. It was about the mind and the body. These are not really topics that we talk about in the scientific world.
And yeah, it really helped. It really helps you sort of not only be aware of the problem and like start to reprogram your mind and develop your awareness, but then also have the solution as well.
And today I think it's been a real eye-opener to actually understand what Chris has brought to all of us today as to how we can self-teach each other. And that's just amazing for me.
You don't get the mind and the body coming along with you. The mind and the body will force you, continually until you make the choice that your mind and body want.
Sugar is in all sorts of different names, and all of the free sugars are in all sorts of different names. As many of you know, I think there are 60 known names for sugar. You know, to try and take the sugar out of your life, because it just adds free sugars into your life, and people don't realise, you know, fruit juice concentrate, they're all types of free sugars.
And through this knowledge, I feel that I updated what I knew.
And when they end up with a high level of glucose, we get a peak in their blood sugar. So when their blood sugar is peaking, insulin is released to correspond with that. So you'll end up with a peak in the insulin. It is this peaking, if it happens too often in a person's daily life, that can often lead to diabetes.
That you can talk to yourself, and using these amazing tools, which are for free. You know, we don't need outside sources, we don't need another pill.
Speaking with Chris Hill, it's more about what happens before the disease, you know, the diet and exercise, and what can you change before we even get to the stage where you come to us as a scientist or a doctor.
I said, where would I love to spend my afternoon? Where would I love to go? It's a very different energy to where would I like to go, because that's the mind. That's what we've been talking a lot about.
The speaker's fantastic with sort of like waking you up to things.
Orange juice, yeah, that will spike your sugars. It will be strong, it will be intense. There's nothing wrong with a glass of orange juice that you just made fresh. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's even better if you put it in a smoothie, because that will have the fiber it is as well, and it has also the essential oils that are found in the white part of the orange.
Definitely. What I really loved is that, you know, we had different professionals taking it from different angles, and they all tackle it, you know, in their best way.
What I really enjoyed about it is a lot of it was first-hand experience, and that was really what I loved. Speaking to people who have gone through this.
Do you want to tell people why you came, Anna, and why you wanted to support today?
Absolutely, Chris. Well, really, it's just something that's so close to my heart, because I work with connection, and the people, the missing in connection that we have as human beings with ourselves, and how very often sugar addiction is because we have that emptiness within us, and we're not able to complete it. So I think your message is so powerful, Chris.
So thank you, Anna. And for anybody else out there, look, food is a real problem. Sugar is a real issue now, not just for ourselves but for our kids. So look, come and find us. We've got retreats, we've got intensive workshops. We're not going to be doing another one of these until next year. But thank you to Anna, thank you to all our speakers today, and we'll see you all really soon.